love the sauce.
I'm still eating cheese.
Hey everybody, we're back at Candlelite Pizza. If you've seen our previous video, we were here when we did our Locals Eat Chicago. They've been making thin crust pizza since the 1950s, and today they're gonna be sharing something very special with us, so let's go check it out. Candlelite is one of Chicago's essential spots for tavern-style pizza. And today, we're getting a little behind the scenes into all this magic. What's really great is that the restaurant kept employees busy during the pandemic to help create the ultimate frozen pizza, which can now be shipped nationwide for everyone to enjoy.
My name is Pat Fowler. Been involved with Candlelite since about 2009. Candlelite itself's been around since the 50s. Over the years, it's just gained popularity in the neighborhood, and you know, it's really our marquee sign, I think, is what makes it very iconic.
Yes.
It's the only thing that hasn't changed since 1950. For a lot of people, they've come here as a kid, an adult, a grown-up, an older adult. It's people's, you know, safe place to come to that they can always rely on. So that's really what we are.
Now that you mentioned that, is this Rogers Park or is West Ridge?
There's some debate. The West Ridge Historical Association would tell you it's West Ridge, and the Rogers Park Historical Association would tell you it's Rogers Park. So we find that most people tend to say Rogers Park. I think it's just more well known than West Ridge, and so it's easier to say, oh, it's that place on Western and Rogers Park.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So for people that don't know, because mainly when they think of Chicago, they think of deep dish.
Of course, yeah.
How would you describe it, tavern-style?
So tavern-style pizza is a cracker thin crust. It's almost the opposite of deep dish. We find, you know, of course, Chicago is known for its deep dish, but we find that a majority of the customers and consumers out there actually really eat thin crust, and that's it's another debate, right? Just like Rogers Park and West Ridge. So it's going to be much thinner, a cracker thin crust. Comes with cornmeal underneath it, which people really like, and then topped with homemade pizza sauce and cheese and all sorts of different toppings that we have available.
Do you have a favorite, like a favorite combination of?
I call myself a pizza purist. I mean, I just like cheese or like sausage and pepperoni. I mean, I've tried them all, and the other ones are good, but I'm a purist.
Yeah. Like, what was the process of adapting your recipe for a frozen pizza?
Yeah, it took a lot. We had several people, so we have our chefs here. We also have another restaurant in Evanston. Our chefs there, they all we threw them a challenge a few months ago because we just didn't have much business, customer-wise. And we said, look, that we refuse to lay people off. We're not going to do that, but I want you guys to spend time on this product and see if we can figure it out. Do we cook the pizza halfway? Do we not cook it at all? The part before you actually freeze it, you know? And through a lot of trial and error, we figured out that we really kind of have to like cook it halfway to get it to still have the taste of what it's like in the oven. When it then gets frozen and then you're making it at home, you still have all the elements of what we have in our kitchen here. We found that when we didn't cook it, you really weren't getting that at home. It just didn't work. So we tried a lot of our own pizza because we're probably our best testers. In all the years of business that we've had, you know, you have better years than others. That always kind of happens. But this past year, you know, right away when the pandemic hit, it was scary. I mean, not our whole model, but almost our whole model is based on people being in the restaurant. Yeah. The frozen product that we did is something that we've wanted to do for almost 10 years. So it just took a pandemic for us to have a ton of time, and we had the time to do it. So it almost was a blessing in disguise in a way, because it forced us to really think innovatively and what else can we do to generate traffic.
If we were interested in buying your frozen product, where could we get it?
So you can go to our website, candlelitechicago.com. It's linked on there if you go to the frozen. Of course, you can see all our dining room menus and stuff like that. Candlelitechicago.com. You can find us on social, on Facebook. The frozen stuff's linked there too. And we'd love for you to try it, to let us know what you think, and we love to hear from our customers.
Time to eat, people.
Ooh, I'm excited for it. It's pepperoni and sausage, like one of my favorite combinations.
The chef likes, like his favorite combination is pineapple and pepperoni. That's hilarious.
That's controversial. Don't get angry. Like Pat said, the signature of the tavern style is its cracker thin crust.
Look at all this cheese again.
Yeah. Cheers.
Alright, cheers.
Yeah, I love the sauce.
That's really good.
Because it has that sweetness. A lot of times you'll have pizza and the sauce will taste like nothing.
Yeah.
So
You gotta add some a little bit of
yeah. We'll cut that out so we don't give away the secret.
It's the crust. I can't tell you what goes into the crust. That's the real secret.
Alright.
Can I have some more, please?
You want corn or?
You know what? I haven't had the middle, but yeah. So it's like not overly crispy, it's just right. Like it's thin, slightly crispy, but it holds your pizza well. It's like, it won't break off if you just hold it by the edge. And I want to thank Pat and the staff here at Candlelite for their awesome hospitality and letting us get a peek into their pizza making process. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.
Sweet, we got some takeout.
We did. Almost half a pizza.
That was so good.
It was
It
great.
should be pizza day every day.
Definitely.